Here's how you can force spawn 6 alpha Pokemon regularly, repeatedly, under the main tower in Pokemon Legends ZA. All thanks to Austin John Plays and everyone credited in his video and the people that aren't credited that he couldn't find that figured out this way to shiny hunt because it is pretty badass. So step number 1, you're going to want to head to this Pokemon Center right here. This is on the north end of Wild Zone 20. Head inside, heal your Pokemon. This will drop a hard save, just in case things go haywire and you have to reset your game between now and the next hard save later on in the video. Moving on to step number 2, you're going to head directly inside of Wild Zone 20 off to the benches to the right. This will reset your day-night cycle and give you the maximum amount of time to complete this method. Step number 3 is optional, but it will lessen your chances of getting knocked out. You're going to knock out any Pokemon in this area that can get aggravated. So any of the starters, any of the Alpha Gardevoirs, or any of the Roserades. Step number 4 is all about drawing the Pokemon out to the gate. You'll run under the tower and get the 2 Alpha Pokemon's attention. Once they're following you, you'll then run backwards to the gate, past the river, very important. Once you're outside the gate, drop a hard save and restart your game. Once you spawn back into your game, turn around and you'll notice that the 2 alphas spawn outside of the tower. You're going to want to go back into the gate, get their attention once more, and draw them as close to the gate as you can. Once you're outside of the gate and they're right up against it, drop another hard save and reset your game. Now that we've rebooted the game once more, you'll notice that the 2 Pokemon are close to the gate. The closer to the gate, the better. From here, you'll open your map, you'll drop a pin, and you'll head backwards 60 meters. I always go 55 to 60 meters because this is far enough for new Pokemon to spawn under the tower, but not too far to where the Gyarados and the Drampa, in my case, the 2 alphas by the fence, will despawn. You'll drop another hard save, and you'll reset your game. After resetting once more, you'll notice that the 2 alphas are by the fence. You're going to want to run up and go through the gate, getting their attention once more. If you don't, there is a chance they can despawn. You're going to want to drag these Pokemon back to the tower, where there will be 2 new alphas, in my case, a Machamp and a Pinsir. Again, make sure they are following you. You'll get their attention, and you'll repeat step number 4, drawing them to the gate as you did with your first 2 alphas. Once you're here, go out, drop a hard save, and restart your game. Once you spawn in, turn around and you'll notice that all 4 alphas are by the gate. You'll want them as close to the gate as possible. From here, you're going to want to place down that marker again and head 60 meters backwards. Now, you might have noticed that 2 of the alpha Pokemon on my end were different than the 2 of them before. That's because I went too far backwards this way, and they despawned. I'm going to drop another hard save and restart my game. Like I said before, this is a very difficult shiny hunting method. If you do have 1, 2, 3, maybe all 4 Pokemon despawn, you'll just have to restart the method over again. So, just let the 2 alphas spawn under the tower, draw them out to the gate, hard save, go 60 meters, go back, get 2 more, and repeat from there. I also should mention there is a cap of 6 Pokemon that can be shiny hunted under the tower itself. If for some reason you get 7 or 8 Pokemon out to the fence, there is no way to hunt 7 or 8 under the tower, so make sure you have at least 6 of them in order for this method to work. Now I'm going to show you how you can get 6 to the fence, and then finally reset so you can hunt all 6 under the tower itself. Once you reboot after your last hard save, you should be anywhere from 50 to 60 meters away from the fence. Head back to Wild Zone 20 and you'll notice all 4 alphas by the gate. Get their attention and repeat step number 4. Make sure they're following you to the tower where you will see new alpha spawns. In my case, I did get 3 new alpha spawns. Like I said, there is a cap at 6, so you only need 2 more Pokemon to follow you to the fence. Get their attention and head back that way. Once you're at the gate, head outside, do a hard save, and reboot your game. As you notice, all 6 Pokemon or 7 in my case, are by the gate. You'll run back inside, get their attention, get them as close to the gate as possible, and let them knock you out. You'll respawn at the Pokemon Center, and if done correctly, you'll be able to run back inside of Wild Zone 20, and you'll see 6 Alpha Pokemon spawning under the tower. Now from here, you can fly reset, and there will still be 6 Pokemon spawning under the tower, and you can also day-night reset, and there will still be 6 Alphas spawning under the tower. Whenever I shiny hunt in Wild Zone 20, I always fly reset using the icon in the middle. It always puts me here. I recommend once you get 6 spawns under the tower, doing a hard save. This will not ruin it. There will still be 6 Pokemon that show up under the tower, and you can still shiny hunt them without having to redo the method.